Welcome to the beautiful Wetumpka, Alabama. I'm your host, Abby Weldon, and today I'm inviting you to join me and my family on a fun-filled day while we visit our favorite local spots here in downtown Wetumpka. Our first stop of the day is the local bookstore here in downtown Wetumpka, Sweet Home Books. Let's go check it out. We are at Sweet Home Books in downtown Wetumpka, and I'm with the heart behind it all, Diane and Catherine. Thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Thank you for being here.
So the top question that I want to know is, where did the name come from?
So when we were thinking about opening a bookstore, it was 2020. And we didn't think that we'd be able to have a brick and mortar space. And so the idea was that we would be bringing books into people's homes. It was going to be a book subscription service. So we had home in the name, and we had our logo ready to go before we ever found this space. And then we just transformed it into a bookstore.
That is amazing. And it is so cute and so quaint and a perfect spot for a bookstore.
It is perfect.
I would think one of the most challenging things about owning a physical bookstore would be that Kindles are so popular right now. How do you compete with that?
I totally agree with you. And I think that we both like e-readers, we both like audiobooks, and we both like physical books. So we're not trying to compete with that. We think it fills a purpose. But what keeps us going is the community that centers around physical books. Having a book in your hand, talking about it with a friend, or meeting a stranger who's holding a book that you've read.
And we do like wind down, which we just had last night, and it was so much fun. And we had more people attending last night than we ever had in the past.
That's amazing.
And we filled up the room, and we just had people talking about all these books that they had been gifted for Christmas and what they loved about them. And everybody got to add to their TBR, and we just stayed and visited for hours after. It was so much fun. And I feel like that's part of what makes this continue onward.
Absolutely.
And make this such a special place and important to people to be supportive of us.
Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for taking time out of your day to visit and talk with me.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Telling our story.
All that shopping has made me work up an appetite. Do y'all want to go get a hot dog?
Yeah.
Let's go. We are here at the famous, iconic Grumpy Dogs. It is a staple if you're in downtown Wetumpka. If you like hot dogs, this is the place for you. Let's go talk to Will, the owner. So we are here with the owner of Grumpy Dog, Will Lanham. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
Very good. Thank you so much for meeting with me. All right, I have to know, why hot dog business? Why Grumpy Dog? Why?
Why a hot dog business? So I've worked in restaurants my whole life, and I thought, wouldn't it be great to have a restaurant where we just do one thing fantastic? And then I started thinking, what's something everybody likes? Hot dogs came up, everybody eats hot dogs. So I said, why don't we try a hot dog shop and just do one hot dog fantastic? And when we started out, we had 4 hot dogs on the menu, and now we've grown to about 15 different hot dogs, but we just wanted to focus on one thing, doing hot dogs great.
Your menu is so unique. The names are so out there. Where did you come up with all these names?
Well, like I said, we started with just 4 hot dogs. And as we were running business and doing stuff, customers would come and say, hey, have you ever heard of a hot dog with Fritos on it? Or have you ever heard of a hot dog with baked beans on it? I said, well, let's check it out. So that's where they came from. Our number one seller, the Frito Bandito, came from a man who was working, and he came and said, I want to get a hot dog with Fritos on it. I said, if you come in tomorrow, I'll make you a hot dog with Fritos. He came in the next day, he came in the next day after that, and it became a menu item that we've had ever since. So each hot dog on the menu has a unique story from a customer or from an interaction with someone of wanting something different than what we started out with.
I love it. Well, I know you got work to do. You need to get back to making some hot dogs.
Sure.
Thank you so much for meeting with us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in today.
Yes, thank you. What a day hanging out with the kids and visiting our favorite spots here in downtown Wetumpka. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank goodness for the Restoration Coffee and their local coffee. I'm gonna go drink this and enjoy the rest of my day. I'm your host, Abby Weldon for the American Dream TV. See you next time.